Padmaja, we have heard about the massive rescue operation that is on, but you're right there on the ground. What do you see around you? What are the major challenges that is being faced by the people affected there?
That's right. In fact, what is the most appalling is that in all of this, the only question that all the people in Kashmir are asking is, where is the government? Where is the state government? They find themselves pretty much left to fend for themselves, and they say it's only the army which is coming for them, along with the NDRF. In fact, Mir Farid, who in fact has been traveling across some of the worst hit areas, Mir, you found that it was the army which was also finding it an uphill task to get to some of these areas. But once these people were rescued, what next?
Well, absolutely. The problem here is that the NDRF teams or the army teams, they are from outside. They don't know the local areas very well, and they don't know the worst affected areas. The problem was that the least the state government could have done was give them their people, local people who know the local area very well. They could have taken them to the worst affected areas. Now, what is happening right now? The rescue operation is happening very haphazardly. People who are angry, who have their relatives, their kin, who are stuck inside the areas, what they are doing is they're catching hold of these NDRF boats and trying to pull them their way. And the NDRF people, in fact, we had news from Lal Chowk, in fact from Rambagh, where 3 NDRF people were injured because of mob violence. So that is the level it has reached. One basic problem is lack of communication, Padmaja, because once you restore the communication, 50% of the people will come to know about their kith and kin. They'll come to know that they are safe, because it's not the whole population which is stuck, but the panic is with the whole population. They do not. Basic priority should be to restore the communication network so that people come to know about their relatives. Not everyone is stuck. And number 2, importantly, the administration will now have to wake up, or there will be a civil war-like situation. The administration will have to come out, take control, because Omar Abdullah, other than speaking to the media on the ground, he has no presence. The state government has absolutely no presence. They have to guide the army, the NDRF team. Now, one can understand that they do not have the boats, the machinery to go to the people and rescue them, but at least this was the least they could have done. Now, they just cannot say that they cannot mobilize their local men and take the NDRF people to the worst affected areas.
In fact,
so that is the real problem.
In fact, we can tell you this, that when we went across the areas where people who have been rescued are present, they are in camps which are either being run by gurdwaras or by some private citizens, or it's all locals who are helping out the people. Power is another issue, remember, because of most of the power lines being snapped. The power is also being turned off because in the submerged areas they do not want people to be electrocuted. In fact, we have been speaking to the NDMA as well, and here is an appeal, in fact, which the NDMA has made, which is that they urgently need 1 lakh water purifying tablets and zeolene liquid, 1 lakh bottles of those, which is also needed for water purification, because the next priority, remember, will be to prevent the outbreak of any sort of diseases, which is also a possibility once the water recedes. We have with us a local from Srinagar who in fact lives in Srinagar in one of the better localities, but he is forced to live in a hotel. Aap bataiye, what happened and why were you forced to leave your house? What's happening? What's the problem?
Because water was coming up, the level of water was rising, so we had to leave that place for a safer place. So now we are here at Rawalpura, and we hope that the water level is coming down today. But we need a lot of boats and trucks.
In fact, there are just so many people who are just trying to send out a message to the relatives. Ji haan, bataiye.
From the place. For the last 3 days,
people are doing inside. I know.
For the last 3 days, I was on the roof along with my daughters. 1 minute. I was along with my 4 daughters on the top of the house, but nobody was coming to help us. There were some boats running, but the running was very haphazard because there is no guidance from the government, nor the local police is available who could guide them to the lanes and by lanes. That is and if the government says there are so many political parties, they have their workers. Where are those workers now?
Absolutely,
and they are claiming they are our workers. They are for us. Where are those workers?
That's a very pertinent question, and that's a question you're hearing repeated again and again. Another person who's come out from one of the submerged areas, वो आपने क्या problem faced?
4 दिन से मैं पानी के नीचे था. Okay. पानी था, it was a national disaster. हम इसमें, I was on the 3rd floor, I was secure, my family was secure. लेकिन after 3 days, when these people came who claim, and I said this morning the television claims that the army is doing this thing, NDA is doing this. I spoke to army people. No. I spoke to an army major that I told them that I want 1 liter of water for my family because we are having scarcity of water. They told me, okay, we are bringing, and they didn't return. Then after that, one more people came there, one more army, this Junga came there, vote came. I told them my family, a kid in my family is ill, please provide me a Pasmal tablet. You know what he told me कि आप पत्थर मारना इनको बताओ कैसे पत्थर मारते हैं. They don't need water.
In fact, Farid, this is also the other problem. This is the other problem that the people, the army here is facing. Very angry people, you can understand, they are extremely angry. एक second.
देखिए ये गवर्नमेंट की क्लेम, एक मिनट गवर्नमेंट की क्लेम.
All people are dying here.
नहीं. I am coming from Rajbagh area. I am coming from Rajbagh area, which is most heat area. No person was providing any water for us.
That's right.
I was there on the roof of my house. I was calling. You can see what is the position of my chest. I was calling very badly. 1 minute. 8 CRP people are coming in one vehicle.
In fact, yes, a lady also wants to say something.
Me and my sister and my mother, we were only 3 ladies stuck in the house. We were stranded for 3 days there asking for the help. Nobody came there. Even though telling that we have a male member in our house, we cannot do anything, please take us out, but they didn't do anything. They were coming with the boats and just looking at us, what you are doing. Manika, we don't have anybody in our house, any of a male member. Please take us out.
So it took a very long time.
Yes, then my uncle arranged a boat on the account of 40,000 rupees, and then they took us out on the account of
Would you
money.
like to give a message to any of your relatives in other parts of the country that you're safe, your family is safe?
Yeah, we are safe right now, but I just want to convey one message to the central government. If you are providing any relief to the J&K state or the people of the J&K state, please don't give it in the hands of the government of Jammu and Kashmir. It's one of the most corrupted government in the India. Please don't play with the futures of the Jammu and Kashmir.
And that really sums up the sentiment of people here. They find that their elected representatives are absolutely missing from the ground. These are the people they voted to pass. And Farid, at this time, there is also a shortage of resources, a shortage of food, of medicine, and naturally people are running out of patience.
This anger is for everyone to see. This is the emotion across the Kashmir Valley and especially in the Srinagar area. These people who have still their relatives.
They claim.
Just a second. These people. No.
Give clear picture on the TV channel. This is not an election issue.
No.
Farid, this is not an election issue.
Right.
I am also a senior most candidate.
So there you are, the police.
I am senior most officer of the state. I was looking myself on when I was there. Nobody came to my rescue. I rang to the deputy commissioner Srinagar. He told me we will send somebody.
Basically,
listen. He's my friend also. That deputy commissioner, bloody fool, is my friend also. I should say like this. They are.
And you know, that really is the anger of the people. They're saying that a lot of propaganda is being done. The state government is being given a lot of funds and resources, but why is it not reaching to the people who are affected? Some of them still stranded. We can tell you, we've been in a lot of places where people are still on the rooftop. They are trying to reach out to the boats which are going for them, but even the army at this time is finding itself very constrained in terms of resources. They have only so many boats in which they can bring back people. Back to you.